Today on the table, we have an FN model 1922. So this one, if you remember, probably 2 weeks ago, I did a review on the model 1910. This is the 1922 that I've been waiting for. I actually found this at a Cabela's in Wisconsin. It is all original. I did not check the serial number to see what year it is. I imagine based on the proof marks, it's probably going to be right around World War II-ish. It also has a pretty short serial number on it. It is only a 4 or 5-digit serial number. As you can see here, it is marked on the frame and then on the slide as well too. It is all original, and we can do a quick safety check. These do not have a locking back slide, so you have to hold them open, but you can see here, there's no rounds in there. And then we can also look at the magazine too. On these old mag releases like this, there are a lot of them that are just a kind of a pain in the butt. They're like sticky when you try to open them up, but this one actually pops out super easy. This one also does have the original mag, and I'll show you here. It's got its FN logo right there on the magazine. Now this one is chambered in 32 ACP, and this is a 9-round magazine. So some history about this. Oh, and then it does have its original Bakelite grips, and it's in original finish, in fantastic condition for being as old as it is, you know, for almost 100 years old. You can see here. And it has a grip safety and a slide safety as well. So, you know, if you're using it, it does not fire like this. So you actually have to squeeze it in order for it to fire. And these are great. I mean, you know, even with like 1911s and such like this, having this grip safety, it just makes it, if you ever were to carry, you know, it's just nice having that extra safety on there as well for that purpose. But let's just some history about it. So these are a variant of the model 1910. So what happened is the militaries over there in Germany and Belgium, they did not want to use the model 1910 for service. It was too small of a gun itself. It had too short of a barrel, and it did not hold enough rounds for what they desired for military use. So Browning made this larger version of that, basically exact gun, where the barrel length is a bit longer, so and we can go over, you know, exactly all of those features. And then it actually had an extra round, and the gun was a little bit bigger. So again, like I said, it was started in 1922. It does come in the 2 rounds that Browning came up with, which is a 32 and a 380. So 32 ACP and 380 are the 2 rounds that you can get this pistol in, just like you can with the model 1910. So again, this is a 9-round magazine of 32, and if it was a 380, that would be a 7-round magazine. So, or I'm sorry, this is a 9-round of 32, but then it is a 8 rounds, or it's 8 rounds for the 380 and 9 rounds for the 32. I was just, for some reason, I was getting confused on the 2. So when you go to that smaller round, these smaller 32 rounds, you can fit 9. The barrel length on this is 113 millimeters, and then the total length of the gun is 178. So what they did is, it's basically like an 1.5 inches longer than the model 1910. It does have just your standard notch and just iron sights on it. As you can see here, you just have a standard notch sight here, and then just the post here in the front. I mean, it is a very small sight. It was used, you know, pretty much all through World War II. Tons of militaries adopted it in World War II after he came out with this version and made those modifications. So, you know, France, Belgium, Germany, they used this. It was made by FN, which you can see here in Belgium. And then they had some other cool things with it as well too. I mean, the other fun thing is it came in 9 different grip options for it. So I don't know if you guys have seen or if you're shopping for one yourself. Actually, I'm sorry, there were 7 different grip options that you could use. So there was like an animal horn, a Bakelite, which is what these are. There's wood, there's plastics, and then there's like a synthetic panel ones as well. So if you look, you can see, and they only came in a blued finish. There are no, I didn't see any nickel finishes in the history of them. They were just this, you know, this blued finish. There's probably some aftermarket ones that have, you know, finished them in a different way. But it is the most common handgun in German service during World War II. I mean, it actually outnumbered, you'd think that like the Walther PPKs and the PPs were the most common German used pistol during World War II, but this actually was the most common, and it actually outnumbered those other pistols 2-to-1, all throughout World War II for the Germans. But yeah, it's just super cool. I'm going to make a comparison video with, this and the 1910 side by side so people could see the differences of them next to each other. But if you have any questions or if you have one, let me know in the comments. And thanks again.